guess what I used for the first time today? Do you guys know food stamp? I've been talking about this for quite a while. I applied for food stamp, and I don't know how explicit I should be, but I got the maximum that the Massachusetts government could provide. You know, I looked up what is the maximum amount that you could get on your food stamp, and they said the max is like $250 per month for a single household, you know, one person household. That's about how much I get. But what's crazy is I found the card a little bit late, so I already have the money in the card. You know, the balance, there's already a balance of $250, and apparently new balance is coming in on the 13th. New balance apparently comes in every 13th. So technically, I have this like $500 that I could spend on groceries. I have never felt this emotion in my life. Today, I went grocery shopping and I picked food without looking at the price tag. I did look at the price tag, but like without hesitation. Have you guys ever buy a bacon? And you know how there's so many different bacon brands? I bought the most expensive one, the $8 bacon, you know? Not the, you know how there's a cheap one? The orange looking cover that's like super cheap and super thin? Nah, I bought the premium thick cut bacon. Guess what? I bought beef too. And guess what? I bought frozen pizza and the milk, egg. What else? Cereal. Oh, I flexed a little bit. I flexed by buying a watermelon. Watermelon, I usually don't buy because that's just a waste of money. You know, it doesn't give you any nutrients. But yeah, and here's the thing. I got all of it and I went to the checkout and I thought I bought so much. And then, beep, beep, I'm scanning the items. Total is $101. And I'm like, you know, oh my god, I spent so much money and there's still money left. I slide my, you know, food stamp card. And they said, please enter your PIN. And I'm like, PIN? What is the PIN? So I typed my birthday. And they said, incorrect PIN. Beep, beep, beep. Transaction canceled. Beep, beep, beep. And I'm like, oh my god, what? Like, please don't come here, you know? And I'm starting to panic, like, what if the cashier's gonna be here? Like, oh my god, stop. Actually, I asked ChatGPT, like, yo, why are they asking for a PIN? I don't have a PIN for my food stamp. And they said, the ChatGPT was like, when you got your food stamp card, there was probably a letter that came with it, had your PIN on it. But I threw away every single document in the trash can right before I went to the grocery store, you know? I like threw everything in the dumpster, and I'm like, but there was a PIN there, you know? I like Google, and apparently you could call and set your PIN in the self-checkout lane. You know how like there's a lady walking around to see if like anyone's stealing or anything like that? I call on my phone with, you know, beep, 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 transaction canceled, transaction canceled. I'm like, Massachusetts, press 1 for English, press 2 for Espanol. Like, I mean, you know, and then I'm like, oh, my last 4 digit of our social security number is, PIN is effective immediately. So I end the call, and then I beep, 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 you know, PIN approved, bum, 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 you know, and then, but then the transaction doesn't end. And I'm like, why? Why isn't it over? I don't know, like, I'm not embarrassed that I'm poor, but like, I don't know, I don't want to be like caught using the EBT card wrong. And they said the balance is 11 cents. And I'm like, what is this? Like, 11 cents didn't get paid? Like, why? And apparently it's because food stamp only qualifies for groceries, and I used 2 plastic bags and they're 5 cents each with 1 cent tax. So the bags weren't paid by the SNAP card. I had to go back to my wallet, take out my debit card, and then scan again, pay the 11 cents. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. Please remove all your items from the scanners. You know, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then like put the card back in. Like there was a slight embarrassment. And then, you know, here's the thing. The whole time I was grocery shopping, I was genuinely not sure if I should feel happy. So I was so happy because it was so fun to grocery shop without worrying about money. But then I keep telling myself like, should I really be happy for the fact that I got a food stamp because I'm so poor? Am I supposed to be happy? But I can't deny the happiness, you know? I know that a right mentality should be like, I should make more money so I don't have to, you know, get food stamp. Only thing that was going on in my head was like, Free grocery money. And here's the thing, guys. It's government money. I'm not borrowing someone's money or anything like that. It's government money. You know how there's like less guilt? It's not like I'm asking my parents for money. By the way, I don't ever ask my parents for money. So I was thinking, oh my god, shout out to USA. Great America, great America. And you're telling me this money's gonna come in next month as well? They give me $250 for grocery, but I've been so used to poverty. Like poverty is practiced in my brain. I don't actually spend more than $200 on grocery per month. I've been only buying rice and chicken breast. I have to make myself spend more so that I use up all the food stamp money. Maybe if you lower the price of your t-shirt, then they would get sold and you would get more money.